Son of a bitch. Oh shit. It didn't fucking record. I thought it was recording. After the helium video, I went into an abandoned house by my house. There's just this old rundown beaten house, and I was just checking it out, just looking for stuff to find, and I got some light bulbs, because, you know, fuck it, I'm not gonna let that shit. You gotta save every penny. You know, those are like whole fucking dollars. A 1 penny, 10 years of interest, you got $1. So I unscrew these light bulbs, and I basically steal some light bulbs out of this rundown, broken ass piece of shit house. And then the cop comes up, and he pulls up, and I walk up to him, and I'm like, "What's up, officer?" He goes, "What are you doing in there?" I was like, "I'm looking for my dog. I can't find my dog." And he ran over there, and I looked for him. And I'm like, "Oh really? Let's see some ID." And I show him the ID, and then it says like, I got pulled over a long time ago for waving a meat cleaver at traffic, and now every time I get pulled over, it says, "Watch out for weapons." So he's like, "Oh, I ran your shit," and it said you got weapons and stuff. So I was like, well, and I held my hands up, and I had a gun in my pocket and a knife in my pocket, and he was freaking out, and he cuffed me. Before he even took the gun out of my pocket, he cuffed me, then took it out, did all his cop stuff and everything. It was good. And I was like, "No, man, I'm not doing anything." And while I was cuffed, a random dog comes over, and I'm like, "There he is! There's my dog! Oh, thank heavens you're back! Come here! Come here! Come here, Bub! Come here, Bub!" Yeah, his name's Bubs. "Come here, Bubs." He's like, "Oh, his name's Bubs, and you were stealing light bulbs, huh?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, it's kind of ironic." But I was looking for him, and well, not really. He's not even my fucking dog. But the dog shows up, and I get him. I convince the dog to come over to me. I'm handcuffed. I'm like, "Come here, come here." And he's like, I don't ever let dogs lick my face. I think it's disgusting. And I'm letting this dog like handcuffed, just like, "I love you so much. I'm so glad you're back." And he's like, "Oh, there he is." And then like 2 more officers show up, and they search the house. They clear it out. They're good. "There aren't any drugs in there. Any drugs in there? Any drugs anywhere?" "No, I don't. I don't fucking have any drugs. None." And they're sure of it. So they search that bitch and don't find nothing, because there's no drugs. And then he searches my vehicle and finds a bowl, like an old, not even pop or nothing, just a bowl. And then he's fucking like, "All right, oh, you're fucked," and he's gonna fuck me. And I'm like, "No, dear God, please don't." So they made me break it on the ground in front of them. And I had my tobacco, my bugler, smelled like marijuana for some reason, and so they made me pour it all out, smash the pipe, and let me drive off. Woo! It was intense, and I recorded the whole motherfucker, but I guess I hit the wrong fucking button, this new phone or some shit. Until next